And Sean Diddy Combs' kids are speaking out for the first time since the music mogul was taken into custody. 4 of his 7 children released a statement on Instagram saying they want to clear up rumors about their mother.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
Kimora Lee Simmons promising to fiercely protect Diddy's daughters, Delilah and Jessie.
Good looking and deserve to be model.
All going this way here.
Good looking.
They all have beautiful. Whirlwind of scandals, legal charges, and feds trailing on the American rapper and producer, Sean Diddy Combs. Would you really want him around your teenage daughters? Kendrick's Not Like Us song probably hit more than just Drake, and it looks like Diddy faced the same accusations, along with multiple other cases. Take a look at how many times he raised the red flag in the past.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Since Diddy became a threat to his own daughters, Kimora Lee stepped into the scene. The fierce mama bear took matters into her own hands, making a bold promise. She's standing guard, ready to protect Kim Porter's twin daughters now that they've hit 17, and it looks like she's not playing around. Now, as if things weren't messy enough, Diddy seems to be drowning in legal trouble with lawsuits piling up left and right. And just when you think it couldn't get worse, Kimora's old claims about him threatening her while she was pregnant have resurfaced on the internet, adding even more fuel to the already blazing fire. Yet Diddy's response? Silence. If I were Diddy's lawyer, I'd probably resign from this case. But wait, there's more. Recently, Diddy has been busy trying to fend off more serious accusations, passionately denying recent claims of sexual and physical abuse from his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Diddy insists she's only after his money, basically saying that her ex was just trying to drain his pocket. With new evidence that surfaced a few months back, it's starting to look like those denials might not hold much weight for long. I wonder what would be his next statement. And as if that wasn't enough, Kimora's cryptic messages and fierce vows to protect the twins are tightening the noose around him even further. Looks like this will be the checkmate for the rapper. While Kimora has been the picture of a loving and supportive aunt, her family was entangled in a scandal, which has put Kimora in an awkward position. She continued to support her daughter publicly, but this has left some netizens side-eyeing her commitment to the kids under her wing. Is Kimora truly the protector she claims to be, or is she juggling more drama than she can handle? Buckle up, because this story keeps getting wilder. Alright y'all, if you have been keeping up, CNN just dropped security footage showing Diddy physically Cassie Ventura. After denying the allegations for ages, Diddy finally caved and posted an apology video. He's now saying he's changing day by day and isn't asking for forgiveness, just expressing his regret. I guess apology is the next step of denying, only of course, when there's an evidence. Here's what he had to say.
I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
But hold up, right after Diddy released this apology video, the spotlight was turned to Kimora Lee Simmons after she shared prom pics of Diddy's twin daughters, Delilah and Jessie, on Instagram. And as the mama bear style that she is, she posted, "I'm so proud of you, my babies. I love you always and will protect you fiercely to the end." She's always vowed to protect her girls.
You worry, you want them to be okay, you want them to be safe. They're pretty good kids and they're active members of society and they're engaged and they're happy. I think that's saying a lot. It's tough.
Of course, this sent the internet into a frenzy with all kinds of reactions. The timing was surely off, leaving an awful taste to some netizens. In Kimora's defense, she is getting seriously emotional over the milestones of the twins, Delilah and Jessie, especially after their shared heartbreak from 6 years ago. Kimora was incredibly close to their late mother, Kim Porter, a beloved figure in the hip-hop world. Kimora's grief was evident. Her heartfelt tribute on Instagram described Kim Porter as her soul sister, saying, "We are so alike in so many ways. We shared clothes, food, attitudes, friends, enemies, the greatest happiness, and the worst sadnesses." She also vowed to look after the kids after Kim's tragic passing. True to her word, Kimora stepped up for the twins and supported them as they grew. But with Diddy's recent anger issues and abusive behavior hitting the headlines, Kimora's protective instincts have been triggered. Keep in mind that Kimora and Diddy had some beef in the past, including tense moments of him threatening her during her pregnancy. So it's understandable why she's been particularly protective. Looks like there's way more more story behind Kimora's vows to protect her late friend's daughters. You may remember when Cassie filed that shocking lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of years of abuse, rape, physical harm, and drugging. Well, she's not alone, as Diddy's former bodyguard, Roger Bonds, revealed he'd witnessed the mogul's abusive behavior against women for years, forcing him to step in multiple times. Here is what he had to say.
Ask the question again. If you get subpoenaed for this case, and they ask you to take the stand in this case against Diddy, will you take the stand against him?
Yes.
You will?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I can't say that I'm going to be an advocate for one thing, not stand up for another thing. So if I say that he's evil, if I say all these things about him, if I was just one of those people that went back in my corner and sat down, then I'm continuing for this to keep going on and keep going on and keep going on. Anything that I could do to help these women, I would do.
With these new claims, suspicions around Kim Porter's death have resurfaced. Kimora even called to reopen the case and posted a cryptic message for Diddy, saying, "As you sow, you shall reap." Is this a cry for justice? With the slow movement of investigation, it seems Kimora had enough as she forced herself into the situation. Kimora personally chatted with Kim Porter's physician, and the revelations were jaw-dropping. The doctor claimed she had no knowledge of Porter's pneumonia, saying she hadn't received a call from Kim in ages. According to her records, Kim was healthy and showed no signs of anything close to pneumonia, which wasn't the case for Kim at all. Naturally, this only sparked more suspicions. Was the information intentionally tampered with? And who could have tampered with Kim's communication with her physician?
My whole thing about it is that it was always between those two, physically. But Kim got tired of it and she wasn't taking it. If he put his hands on her...
Well, this story just keeps getting wilder. Who would have thought that a simple promise of protection could unravel such a heavy backstory? It's hard to stomach that years of abuse have led to this shocking revelation. Imagine having minors living with someone with a history of abusive behavior. Totally chilling, right? And if that wasn't enough to raise eyebrows, another of Diddy's former bodyguards, Gene Deal, just stepped into the spotlight, dropping even more bombshells. He revealed there was constant abuse, both physical and mental, between the twins' parents, Kim Porter and Diddy. Honestly, it's heartbreaking to think that someone as beloved as Kim endured so much behind the scenes. What more do we not know? Gene even shared that during one of Kim and Diddy's fights, he injured his ex-wife's nose, but rather than admitting the truth, they just passed it off as plastic surgery. Classic Diddy move, right? And if you think that only happened to his ex-wife, wait, cause another one of Diddy's exes has stepped up, saying she too faced mental and physical abuse from the mogul musician. It's eerily similar to Kim Porter and Cassie's situation. Well, it seems like Kimora might be channeling her anger and sorrow into a quest for justice, wanting to shield the twins from the same kind of chaos and abuse that their mother had been through. But here's where the story takes a shocking turn. Kimora's protective stance seems to be slipping as the twins continue to support their father, spending time with him despite the ongoing legal troubles. Could this be a break from Kimora's promises, or is there more to the story than we know? Of course, somebody reacted by saying, "Those minors should not be living with him, period." And another one commented, "Dig deeper, Kimora, fight for your friend," encouraging her. But not all favored Kimora's side, as some expressed, "I wouldn't want Kimora to protect my daughters." It really took a wild turn this time, but it seems like Kimora is channeling her own experiences. And maybe she does really want to shield her friend's daughter from any harm. But right now, the twins are with their mother's best friends, receiving support and protection by the harsh social media after the feds finally got their father arrested. Now, I'm curious, do you think Kimora should keep her focus on her own family drama, or is her promise to Kim Porter's daughters her way of preventing history from repeating itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to catch all the juicy updates. Stay tuned for more gossip.